Hey there everybody, it's Atherbeer Stand back here on the Infinity server. Just been working a little bit sideways. I've had a lot of time to play and not a lot of chance to record. So I've been sticking to Tinker's construct. I had this guy going and automated. I believe we saw that in the first episode. We used that along with an igneous extruder and multiple trips downstairs for lava, using our portable tank to get this big smeltery going. This is a community smeltery that I built for all the guys. Guys, if you're watching, this is for all of you. If you need some seared bricks or some seared blocks or whatever you need to make a smeltery, I'm going to be switching this over to smelt up some sand and make glass here shortly, and that'll be available for all you guys as well. And then around the corner we got a little smeltery here. This is for making gears and or ingots. Got a gear cast in there and an ingot cast in here and a little redstone clock on there to just keep it pouring, so you can just put whatever you need to in there. Maybe I'll throw a hopper on it when I get a minute. And then this one is for your tinker's tools, and I don't have all the casts, but I got a bunch of casts up here. So I think inside we got enough aluminum brass that if people want to make a cast, I'll just throw the extra stuff in this chest here. So that's available for everyone to use. Right now it's bring your own lava. I got a little bit in here to kick things off, but I'm not going to run downstairs for everyone. Oh, look at that. Actually, I don't care about that. That can stay off for now. The other thing I've been working on for the community, and I just ate the big one, bit the big one, and upgraded to the diamond spikes so we could get experience points. But this works strictly on an AFK basis. I got a vanilla witch spawner and a vanilla, I guess it's not a vanilla, and those guys, a cave spiner spawner. They take a little while to die because they got to run into that gold spike a little bit. They're kind of stubborn. Yeah, but they do eventually die. And so we're getting good stuff off of that. Getting some good drops. Let's get that out of there. Help yourselves to the potions. They're going to be plentiful. And so yeah, AFK here, get some experience points. As soon as you leave the chunk, those things will stop spawning. So this is not an endless supply of everything. This is just something to do when you AFK. If we can get our hands on a blaze spawner and one other, actually, well, as many as we want, we can. The room's big enough. We can throw a bunch of spawners up in there. So whatever we can get our hands on, and eventually we can throw some barrels down in there and make this. Until we can get some powered spawning going, we can deal with this anyway. So there's that. You're welcome, guys. I was bored. I've also done a great deal of exploring. Been out on the map here. I went way, maybe. Some of this is old map. This is the old map. This was Zuka Zero's first town, and then my base would have been, oh yep, here's my base, was right here on the old map. But I came up through here on the new map here, way up here, all the way. This is where I found the witch spawner, and there's another one there, but there was a snafu with setting my home. I set a home there, and then I went to go to my home, and then I couldn't go there, so I ran all the way there with my dolly and grabbed the witch spawner and set my home there again, and then I went to go back to get the other witch spawner, and it sent me back to spawning. So yeah, I couldn't use my set home. So that's out there. Oh, map's frozen. Map's frozen. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Well, looks like Minecraft is frozen, so I will be right back. Okay. Yeah, I got booted from the server. The client hung just a little bit, but we're all good. What were we talking about? Oh, we were looking at the journey map. Yeah, I went way having some issues there. Way up there. Anyway, and what is that? Is that magical forest? I might have gone through it. I would like to find a magical forest maybe as a potential place to settle down. And then I also went quite a ways out here to the east. Found the world's smallest village with like 2 buildings in it. Kind of a silly thing. Actually, that would make a perfect base. It's like pre-made, and there's this huge crags, but well, actually, it's a very small crags biome, but it's super cool. So maybe I didn't make it around the back side of it to fully explore it, but that's a potential base, because there's, look at all of these different biomes right around in here. That's great for bees. I'm thinking I'm going to head back out here soon and scout out the rest of this. And then I came back in this way. Oh man, what is causing that? I must be going off the edge of the map with my cursor. And then I got stuck in a pit, and rather than try to find my way out of it, I just went back to spawn. But I was almost home anyway. So yeah, trying to get some exploration done, but not too much. Probably head out and do some more of that after I film this episode. I'm really looking for the ideal base location. But in the meantime, I want to get set up on some bees. I've been busy, well, kind of busy, out in my wanderings. I've found some decent bee resources. It's been a while, and I don't really remember some of these recipes. Impregnated casing, seed oil. So that's what it's going to take to get into bees in any kind of a real way. We have 1 apiary, so we're going to have to get some seed oil rocking. Which the ideal way to do that in the beginning is just going to be wheat. So let's grab wheat seeds. I think I've got quite a few. I think that'll be enough to get started. And bucket of lava. Just throw that in there. Let's go find us a good place for a garden. Oh yeah, right here is good. We're gonna need some Mine Factory Reloaded machines pretty quick here, so good thing we've got this rubber here. We'll transplant these guys somewhere else. This is a nice flat area. Get this junk out of here. That witch spawner gets us a pretty decent supply of glowstone. I installed some glowstone lamps up in the ceiling so we can darken it, or brighten the room up with a flick of some levers and do some maintenance on it if we need to, at least until we get the blaze spawner installed. Then we'll have to figure out some other way, or we'll just have to make sure it's right, because the blazes will spawn at any light level. They don't care. We want to make a 9x9. We need a little bit of dirt. Level it off here a little bit. I'm trying to make as much as I can for the community here while I'm hanging out in town. And I want to keep some kind of a presence here throughout the series. But I eventually am going to branch off and make my own little base elsewhere. I would like to request of Zuku Zero, partially just for the sake of making interesting video, maybe the option of having multiple homes. I don't want to be able to teleport all over the map, and I know that we'll eventually get the ability to do that anyway. There's tech and magic, but it would really be useful to have the ability to set maybe 2 homes at least, so you can have one that you can use as a temporary home, or even a second base, or I don't know how we could work that, but I'd like to see something. So let's see, maybe I think we'll go right there. Get us a bucket of water. And you know, I heard a couple people in their videos talking about collaborations, and I'm really excited and looking forward to those things. And I apologize because my schedule is such that oftentimes I'm only able to record late at night, and even then I'm disturbing people by doing so, potentially anyway, if I'm not careful. And I know that many of the YouTubers, many of the members of the server are students, and so it's difficult to be on the same schedule. I can play while they're online, but I can't really record, so it makes for very one-sided collaborations, and I'm looking for solutions to that. We're looking at maybe making a separate studio space here, so that'll be a big help if we can get that going. If not, some other answer will present itself, I'm sure. Whoa, exciting. Wheat farm, here we come. A little bit of vanilla stuff. Boom, boom. We'll have to change this up a little bit, but we'll get ourselves a planter and a harvester, and we'll explore just a little bit of what we can do with Mine Factory Reloaded, simply because we can't afford a forestry farm yet. And well, maybe we can. Maybe we can. I would like to do the whole forestry from the beginning. Maybe we'll challenge ourselves. Let's do that. Let's just do forestry. I mean, in as much as it's... Oh, there we go. There's a little wheat. Maybe we'll get some more seeds. Let's see, investigate some forestry-based power. The only thing we've got so far is a Stirling engine. So let's challenge ourselves. Let's stick as much as we can to forestry, and I think I want to do one magic mod too. That makes sense to me. We can do those two things kind of side by side. Where are we? Which way do we go? We get 8 seeds off of that. That's not enough. I think we got more crops hanging around the village. There we go. So the base, I think, is the base power in forestry is also called a Stirling generator. It's just got a different recipe. So let's see. Forestry does not have, that I'm aware of, any kind of power storage. So we'll have to look to some other mod for a storage, for a capacitor, maybe from Ender.io, or a redstone energy cell, or I guess leadstone energy cell is the beginning tier of that chain. So we'll work on something like that. 44 seeds, that should be plenty. We don't need to harvest everything. We just need to harvest what we need. So let's go and make us a couple of engines. Maybe steam. Let's see what our options are. That's great. Let's see what our options are. Redstone. What are the forestry? Okay, so forestry gives us the electrical engine, the peat-fired engine, the biogas engine, and the clockwork engine. Pretty limited. Biogas, huh? Bronze. Copper for peat. I can't remember how we get peat. I think we need bog earth. Gonna have to make some of that, and then you put it near water, and then it moistens and makes peat, and later we can automate that. So that's gonna be sand and dirt and water. I don't have any sand on hand. Ooh, perfect timing. Just before the mobs start to spawn. So let's go grab up some sand. Got any inventory space? We do. We don't have a shovel. Oh, but I think the mattock will work on sand. It doesn't work on gravel very well, unfortunately, because then you end up needing a shovel anyway. It's a little bit slow, but it'll work. I think we got plenty of dirt in the chest at home. We'll just grab up. We're gonna want, I don't know, maybe a stack, half a stack. I'm gonna finish getting that, and then I'll cut back when I get back to base. Alright, that's tedious work right there. Here's just a little sample of what I've just been doing. Back and forth we go. No, this is all automatable, of course, at some point in the game, but this is how you start. It's not really any faster to have more than one bucket. There might be an auto crafter that would do the trick, but that wasn't so bad. Anyway, let's quick before the mobs start. Pass the night, and then we'll make ourselves a peat farm. I think it's the same 9x9. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that works the same way. I should have looked that up when I was scouting the wiki a minute ago, but we'll figure it out. Hello. So from the middle, if we go 1, 2, 4. Just put down this. I'm going to define that before I lose track. Oops. Anyway, you can see what we're going to do here. I'll be right back. Alright, so we'll throw some water in there, and time will tell what our radius turns out to be. It doesn't say on the wiki. I took a minute to look, and it doesn't tell us. So we'll see what that does. In the meantime, let's go see what we can do about getting some peat-fired engines made. We're going to need several of them because they don't produce very much, and we're going to be using MJ, which is forestry power. I don't know if that originated with forestry. I don't think it did. What's our recipe? Copper gears. So we're going to need, let's say, 10 copper gears and 30 copper ingots. Or, no, 15 copper ingots. We got that. We got that, so that's, we need 40. Oh, maybe we don't have that. That's 38. 40. We're gonna need just a wee bit more copper. I think we got some in here, maybe. No, we sure don't. Well then, we just we'll make 4 of them. We'll just have to only make 4. That's just how it's gonna be for now. don't like that. Let's get rid of those first. And that will just kick out copper gears. What else do we need? Some pistons. And that saves you an iron. That's it. The recipe for the copper gear. Use, well, one of them is a different copper gear. This guy. Yeah. Or it saves you all of this nonsense. Right? So, smeltery for the win on that one. What are we making? Pistons. We have one. We need 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. And we lost our recipe for our engine here. That's pretty much it. We just need to make sure we got a little bit of glass on hand. So let's go ahead. Smelt that. I think we got some more over here. Yeah. Smelt that too. We're doing. Could use a little fuel. We'll take that bucket of lava back now. Let's go check on our smeltery. We want to save 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, that's going to be wrong. That's 5. Yeah. 3 more. Good. Okay. Now, where are we going to put this? We need a little forestry area. I think I'm going to knock this hill down while we're waiting for gears to cook. I'll be back momentarily. Alright, we got our copper gears, and I totally pwned this hill. And, ooh, hey, look at that. We already got one. Didn't take long at all. Peat. Uh-oh. I'm not sure if that worked or not. I think I might have used the wrong tool. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, so we got peat and dirt back. So we can put another piece of bog earth down. And that's how we're going to get our fuel for these engines, which we're going to go build right now. And we're going to use Buildcraft pipes because Buildcraft is fun. It's not quite as elegant as some of the other mods, but it is actually really pretty cool. And they've added some pipes since I last really got into it, so I investigated it back in the days of Minecraft. And which was really a long time ago in terms of like versions of games, you know, versions of mods. Glass. So that'll be fun to get back into. There's some different pipes that they didn't have before that I would like to play with a little bit. Oh, we're still short copper. Well, it gets us 3 curses and curses. So we're going to need some pipes. Particularly, we're going to need kinesis pipes. There we go. Power input pipe. That's the pipe that's going to take power from these engines and put it into the system. RF. I hope that works. It's been a while. It should work. We're gonna find out. What does that take to build? glass and wood and redstone. We can totally make that happen. Actually, let's do 4 of those, because these are the extraction pipes for items as well, which is kind of convenient. And then let's go with gold, because we have it. Oh no, it's that. Okay. See about making some power. Right over this way. I'm thinking, hey, there's another one. That stuff's pretty quick. We'll just go like this. Not like that. We really need a storage device. 1, 2, 3. See, this is the downfall of the Buildcraft pipes, is they're big and clunky, but they work. They really do get the job done. And there's no complaints in the functionality department. They've always just give these guys a whack with a wrench, and we're gonna need for the time being, we'll just use individual levers and not get extra fancy. Like so. That'll be our power generation. Now we need to investigate power storage. I think that's working pretty fast. I think our basic choices are the capacitor, which is iron, and some pretty basic stuff, more copper unfortunately, and a colored block of redstone. So we could do that. Alternatively, I don't know if that will work with what we're using, the EU. So the other option would be leadstone energy cell, which is a little more copper. Energy cell frame, lead. That's easy enough. Looks like no matter what, we're going to need some copper, which is unfortunate because we have none. Did I look in the other chest? Yeah, I did. I'm gonna have to go mine some copper, guys. I don't see any way around it. No, we got nothing in there. Nothing ground up in there. Nothing waiting. No copper. I need some copper, man. I just need some copper. I'm jonesing for some copper, bro. Where's the copper, man? Where are you keeping the copper at? It's gotta be here somewhere. Where's the copper? Oh my god! Where's the copper? It's not in here. I'm gonna go get some copper. Alright. Back. A little bit of copper. Some iron. What else can we throw in here? We can throw our aluminum in there. And our coal. And we can ditch some blocks of stuff. Keep the bog earth. We'll go check on that right now. See how we're doing out there. We'll use this apatite later in the farms. I accidentally broke some with my hammer. I made a hammer. I was mining for copper and not finding any, and I thought, you know what would help? A great big hammer. So I made one. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so I made one. Let's grab a stack of this. Keep that going. That's a whole separate thing. That's not forestry. Ooh, I don't like it. We're gonna have to use some other stuff. It can't just be forestry in any case. Forestry actually doesn't have pipes. There's no item transport or power transport that I'm aware of. That one. Get us some more copper. I think I want to go old school. I want to go with the leadstone energy cell, because that sounds like a good time. Leadstone. We'll need a block of redstone for that. Don't have it. Let's see if the witch spawner is working. I might have a little in here. It only works if you're here. That's the unfortunate thing. Oh. Don't want to let those pile up in there. Okay. Business handled. Yeah, we got enough redstone. Might as well make... Well, we don't have enough, really. Just gonna have to stick with one for now. Oh, we just ditched our glass, dang it. This guy, what's that? Electrum. Oh, really? Silver and gold. Not necessarily in that order. We've got gold in there, so we'll just toss in a silver. And then I want to bring back an old favorite. We're going to need some paper. 6 paper. And some lapis. And that gives us recipe plans. And then we're gonna go something like, oh, we're out of stone. Something like this, yeah. Project bench. We're going to want one of these specifically for this bog earth. I'm going to throw it down right here. There's 4 of those. It's coming along. Seems to be a 2. Doesn't seem to be carrying outside of that range at all. So I'll have to modify that slightly, but no big deal. We'll just replace this guy with water and then mirror that around, and that'll get us there. We need some sand. I have none. Ooh, excuse me, don't know where that came from. Excuse me. Sand. We'll have to go dig some up. We just need 4. I just want to get the recipe established, show you how this guy works. This is a very useful little unit. I think it's been renamed a couple of times. I don't think it was always a project bench. I think it was something else. I think it was a project table before when I was using it. 4 sand, and then we need a bucket, preferably filled with this blue liquid. See if I can remember how this works. Put the recipe in there, and then we put that guy in there and write it. And now put that guy in there, and it puts your recipe in for you, and it'll pull from this inventory. So now we don't have to run back and forth with 1,000 buckets of water. We can actually do them. We can fill this up with buckets of water. We can do 10 or 15 at a time, and stacks. So there's that. Okay, well, what are we on to next? Oh, we are waiting for copper. Let's go grab some of that and get our energy cell, leadstone energy cell done. Coppers. Oh, we were waiting on electrum. Right. You know what we don't have is an ingot cast. It's out, huh? For some reason, I'm still using the smeltery inside the house. The hole, like the cave. I don't know what you want to call it. The refuge. I believe alloys go to the bottom. You know, 2 ingots of electrum. Oops, dang it, I forgot about that. Okay. Might as well. There she blows. Energy storage. So now, if we go and plunk this down, we can start it charging. How do we want to do this? I think we'll put it right there. And yeah, we're good. The back should be input. Let's farm up a wee bit of this stuff. Like so. I got more of this on me. Yeah. We'll just do a quick bit of rearranging. Go grab some water. I'm gonna get this fixed up, and then I'll be right back. Alright, I got some peat. Got that all jazzed up, so that should give us considerably more. I think for now we'll just fire up 2 of these guys and see how we do. Not even sure this is gonna work. Sure is. Okay, great. Great. Okay, so let's set the front of this thing to output. And then we're going to need our last wooden kinesis pipe. Some of these gold ones. We'll have some output going this way. And we can put our machines on there, and we're just not really going to have much in the way of automation getting started here. We're just going to be doing things the old-fashioned way. we'll be automating some other things. I'll be making other builds concurrent with this forestry playthrough. But I'm not sure how I'm going to structure it yet, whether it's going to be 2 separate series or if I'm just going to do it like this where it's just kind of a little bit of both. We'll feel it out. Let me know what you think, guys. Put it in the comments or give me some feedback. We need to harvest this wheat because it gets us seeds, which gets us seed oil, and very soon we will be looking for an alternative to seeds because frankly seeds are lame. The return on investment is not very good. I think they get you like, well, let's look. Uses of seeds. Where are you? Squeezer, 10 millibuckets. Pathetic. Take you 100 seeds to get a bucket of oil. Best thing I know of. Chestnuts. Get you 220. Walnuts ain't bad either. Allium seeds. So you can throw pretty much any old seed in there. That's the good news. Really, pretty much any seed, yeah. But the walnuts, the chestnuts are the best. So eventually we'll be breeding to chestnuts, and we want those anyway because they're great big trees, and that gives you a good attribute that you can breed into your stuff. So we are going to need a squeezer. Let's see what that takes. Industrial squeezer, huh? That's not what I thought we were looking for. Sturdy casing is bronze and some tin. We can do most of that, I think. Aluminum, tin, we got plenty of that, and we got a little bit of copper. So if we do something like that, let's go throw that in the, take that with us. We gotta get in the habit, gotta get in the habit of using the outside smeltery now. I thought I was close to being able to make a magnum torch, but it turns out we need level 2 potions, which means we gotta get blaze rods. We have all the potions we need. Whoa, hey. We just gotta jack them up to level 2 with some glowstone and a brewing stand. We don't have a brewing stand, we gotta have blaze rods. Are you guys all done sneaking up on me now? Man, tell you what, no respect. What are we making? Oh yeah. That stuff. You can store these in here too, which is kind of cool. I just found that out fairly recently. Really? How we doing here? That's not horrible. That's not really that horrible. We're also going to need a centrifuge. We should make more of this. Oh, but the copper is so expensive. We'll do that. Just fill it up. Oh no. throw those right back in. Ridiculous. What else do we need? That was really it. We're going to need a couple of those. I wonder how... So it produces ash as a byproduct, which you can actually, if you go... So I think it's the only use for them, other than burning them. If you get propolis, which we will down the road... Ooh, excuse me. You can craft this bituminous peat, which gives you a little bit of a return on investment. You're 4,000 between the two of them, and that gets you an extra 200. But it's at double the rate. It's twice as fast, so that's kind of a plus if you need more power. So we'll look into that. I don't know that we'll need it. Probably by the time we get to that point, we'll have better power than peat. I don't see this being a long-term solution. Long-term, I think we pretty much have to go biogas. I think that was what it was called. Engine. Oh, I think we're going to end up doing this combustion engine. Stirling engine. Yeah, we're going to have to use some buildcraft too. We could. I'll check into the biogas. I don't know what that runs off of. That might be okay. We might be able to do that. Strictly forestry. We'll see if we can manage that. Okay, how are we doing? What? Hey. I do not like it, sir. 20 ingots. That only gets us 2 machines. Put that guy back. Oh, you know what? You know what works? We don't have any cobblestone. You still there, guy? I don't like you. What works is a lever. Yep. That on there. And then you can shut it off. Which is good. Sand. Now we gotta work on a way to get sand. I gotta cut. Well, no, we can go a little bit longer. Let's get some sand. We need a pulverizer for sand. We can go just a little bit longer. We're at about 45 minutes right now, I think. So I think maybe we can get a pulverizer going. I don't want to steal this one. Well, you know what? Let's do that because I can replace this later. Make sure there's nothing in here. I think we're going to lose all that power, but whatever. Well, actually, that's a good point. How are we going to power this thing? So, igneous extruder, pulverizer. We're going to put the pulverizer there. And the igneous extruder there. Put our output to the bottom. It already is. Grab ourselves a quick bucket of the lava. This guy, oh hey, it does still have its power. That's cool. Primary output is going to go left. And secondary output's going to go down. think what we can do, we take one more. Oh, but that doesn't give us any face left to power it. Well, I guess we can put power in from the front. Because we want that on that side too. We got no lava. Let's kick this thing off. Kick. And that gets us a source of sand. So now we get our dirt back from this. This is we can do this. This is repetition now. A little bit of work, but we got it done. Let's get our bronze. Is that it? 21? It's a kind of a strange number. Kind of a strange number indeed. Okay. I was expecting 20. Oh, I think I had one from melting down yeah, okay. I had one ingot from melting down a frying pan head that I found in a smelter's, in a hut, in a village, in a place with some stuff. Yeah, what he said. So with 2 of these, I think we want to go. Copper gets us a centrifuge. No, I don't think we want that yet. There was 10 for the squeezer. Centrifuge. I guess that is what we want for bees. Yeah. Let's do that. And then let's see. Fix that. And we can start making ourselves some seed oil. And then we'll have to make a carpenter, which is actually what we probably should have made instead of the squeezer, but we'll get there. Zoom, 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 fully charged. Centrifuge. No. Squeezer. There she blows. Alright guys, that's it. That's Forestry 101, I guess, or one version of it anyway. A little bit of buildcraft thrown in for good measure. Got some thermal expansion. Well, I guess it's unavoidable. We're just gonna... Well, anyway, I won't go into that. Oh my goodness, excuse me, I can't stop yawning today. Maybe we get some gravel byproduct, a little bit of sand byproduct. And then I think maybe we'll try to get us a Clayconia from Botania, and we'll have all the smeltery operations and the binder composite. You know, we'll have a good supply of all that good stuff. So anyway, I'm Atherbeer Stan. You guys make sure and leave a like, and do leave a comment if you think something's right or something's wrong. Let me know. Maybe hit that subscribe button. If you think the series is going well. I'm pretty excited about the server itself, almost more than any one series on it. So, I mean, if that's exciting to you, maybe you want to subscribe for that reason, so you can kind of catch what other people are doing and see what's going on the server. Until next time, guys, you have a good day.